Hello. Welcome back to Deadfire. Let's see here. So that's our boat. That is not our boat. It's a much bigger boat. We're at Sayuka in the Deadfire archipelago, which is like a. I don't actually remember what Sayuka is. Oh, it's where the Royal Deadfire Company's like research outpost is. That's right. And they asked us to help them with some science. Some imperialist science experiments. Okay. We do need to go back to Fort Deadlight, talk to Eldis. Here, travel to the underwater ruins of Signath Moor. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Almost certainly. Sora. Yeah, so at some point we go back to Nekataka. Yeah. Alright. Let us go here. How are our guys? Yeah, this is fine. Our peeps. Party. You arrive at the location off the coast of Sayuka that the Coral Mason told you about. You peer over the edge of your ship and see a faint glow in the waters far, far below. Oh, I forgot they gave us a diving suit, like Bioshock style. Or, old diving suit style, but... Be right back. Hi, Fiona. I see that. Okay, we're gonna put on our diving suit. You clamber into the diving suit and leap from your boat, hitting the water with a tremendous splash. No hesitation. You swim towards the light, breathing fresh air thanks to Avera's invention. As you fall through the depths, the water grows dark, but the glow below you ever brighter. Schools of gigantic fish twist and swirl around you, paying you no heed. Wouldn't it be a gigantic school of fish? Like a school of gigantic fish suggests the fish individually are gigantic, which would generally not be in a school. Soon enough, you can make out the vague shape of a structure resting on the seafloor, rising from the ruins of Signath Moor? Is a tall spire and what appears to be a small landing platform. When you finally reach the spire, you find that a shimmering barrier surrounds the ruins. You pass your hand through the barrier and feel nothing but a tingle like static electricity across your skin. Alright, let's... yeah, turn back now. Nope. Let's push through the barrier. You think the sentence is fine. Well... you walk through the barrier. We've seen much worse proofreading errors in this game. You walk through the barrier and discover the interior of the ruins aren't flooded, as you might have expected, but dry. You remove your helmet and take a deep breath of fresh air, and walk into the ruins of Signath Moor. Is it just me? They only gave us one helmet, right? Most RPGs nowadays are smart enough not to... Hi, Sierra. Well, we're partying on a boat. I only have one boat. I can get multiple.
I'm not complaining. Ishii, don't go far.
We do have the party. Okay. I don't... I thought they only gave us one. I'm not sure how everyone else got down here. Important question. What boat would be which class in a traditional D&D party? I think a submarine would be the rogue. Well, yes, that seems fairly straightforward. So carrier is wizard. Battleship is fighter. And then you have shit like cruisers and destroyers, which are really just kind of lower level fighters. Well, I mean, the carrier is not... the carrier is the vulnerable weapon, you know, that hangs out in the back and that everyone needs to protect, but that deploys the most force, right? That's why I say it's the wizard. I guess really, like, the destroyer is the fighter, maybe? Because I'm trying to think of what's the actual primarily, like, sit on the front lines, because it's not actually a battleship. Battleship kind of hangs back, too. Battleship's like, I don't know. Anyway, I was saying that, I think most RPGs have learned not to pull like a fade, like in Dragon Age 1, where it's all of a sudden like, okay, your character has to do this all by themselves. I hope your character is built to stand by themselves and not just as a party member. And you're just like, fuck. Oh, hi. Oh, I wasn't stealthed. Oh, that's fine.
Take him down. Still got it.
Ishii? Oh, Ishii, I see, because Ishii doesn't give a shit about the water. Fair. Fair. Can we just, like, kill these guys? They're probably coming forward. Bard is the old-ass restored replica of the Pinta that the museum restored, and they put back out of the water, complete with a reenactment curve. Remember the memory cave from Coder 2? No, I don't.
Still got it.
Frankly, I do not. Oh, so apparently this is a wizard.
Let's go.
I guess. So let's try to deal with that. I didn't really look at their. Oh, they're resistant to frost. Okay. Wait, what did I get my? No, I wanted this. Oh, it's sadly not that wizard. Cave on Korriban, you're like, go through some of your memories of being exiled. We had to fight other Ghost Kreia or Ghost teammates. Wow. I don't remember that. Like, I vaguely... No, wait. What is even on Korriban, I was thinking of the whole thing with the queen and you split up into two groups. That's not Korriban. What is on Korriban? I don't fucking remember. That's like on a moon. Man. We can do this.
You see that, Ishii?
Fear must me too. Ahoy.
But yeah, writing good, gameplay bad. Oh, see where you have the memory of H's exiling you and stuff. Okay, I mean, I do remember those memories, yeah. Just not the specific sequence, I guess. Writing good, gameplay bad, Coder 2 in a nutshell is, yeah. Whenever I think about going back to play that game again, and then I just think about fuck, what is it called? Talos? The opening section where you're just fighting mining droids. That's yeah. So we're in Atlantis. I mean, it's actually it's not really Atlantis. It's like a Atlantean outpost. I'd rather play Morrowind with no mods than replay Talos one more godforsaken time. Yeah. Um, Morrowind can be janky in an interesting way, like in terms of its gameplay. There's not really anything interesting at all about the gameplay of Coder 2. It's just either it either is annoying or it is inoffensive, depending on which section or your tolerance.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, this brings back a lot of vibes of you can run for 2 feet at the speed of your base movement speed should be. Yeah. You just gotta enchant some speed boots. So you can zip around everywhere. Uncontrollable speeds. This brings to mind a lot of my memories from a kid of the Fate of Atlantis, which has you going through numerous like outposts of Atlantis before you actually get to Atlantis at the end of the game.
Oddities?
Oh, we actually had to use a lockpick. Wow. Wait, do we?
Happy to oblige.
We do.
Oddities?
Okay.
Inch. Now that's dealt with.
Feature of the game, you'll either have the gold or the
Happy to
skill
oblige.
or the resources due for a solid 20 hours. I don't know. I never played Morrowind without mods.
All right.
I feel like there's probably some way to cheese it and steal a bunch of shit early on and get it, but if you already know exactly where to go. Rosa? Yes, I hear you. What's wrong? Do you need some cuddles? What are you doing? Well, I'm not over there, so I can't hold you over there. You want to be held, you gotta come to me. Wait, I leveled up? I leveled up. Oh. I gotta go sit on the bed, then I can put the cat cam up. Sure, I'm our alchemy person. And I have insight. Oh, I get new power level, is that right? Oh yeah, we do have a dumbass mask on, it increases our insight. So I'm not wearing a fantastic hat. Revive fallen ally. Okay. It's not really exciting because no one ever goes down. 100% of hits converted to... Oh. Well, after receiving a certain number of strikes, this effect will fade. How many strikes? But how many? Fuck you! Whoops. Avenging Storm. Okay, is any target they strike with a weapon or who strikes them with a weapon attacked by a bolt of lightning? That's not good. Fire Stag. Oh, a summon. Alright. Summon's cool. Let's see what we got. Great Soul. No, I don't ever remember to do that anyway. Laser. Don't need that. Well, I guess we're just gonna grab these two. Oh, I get more proficiencies. Yay. I don't care about any of these. I saw there was turn-based mode recently added, and that was almost stuff to make me want to try this out. Yeah, they did. I think they're still working some of the kinks out. I think it's still like in open beta, basically. It had a lot of bugs initially, but I know they've fixed a lot better. The problem is, I mean, it's not really a problem, but you can't swap between them on the fly, because there are like balance changes to how the game works. So you have to start the game in it. So you can't like just try it out. I don't really want to play these games in turn-based mode because even though I pause all the fucking time, I realize that, but like playing, one of the problems I have with like playing like Divinity Original Sin is combat takes a really long time, like regardless, because there's just so many like incidental time wastes of like every fucking like if you have a bunch of enemies, it's like every enemy you have to center the screen on them, and then they do their thing, and then you move to the next enemy and center the screen on them, and it's like it really sucks up a lot of time. So as much as I, I just like for this kind of game, I actually prefer the pausable real-time thing. But I know a lot of people are very excited about it. I think it definitely is cool. It's really interesting that they added it.
Careful. Look.
Yeah, I see. I see, Palagina. We just gotta do some exploring. Oh, I need to turn this on. There we go.
Careful. Look.
I don't know if you could set it to skip enemy turns, I guess. I feel like I want to be able to see what the enemies are doing, generally. But... yeah, I haven't looked into it at all, because as soon as I read that, you had to start a whole new game for it, I was like, well, I mean, that's obviously... I'm not doing that, and I'm not playing this game again, at least anytime soon, so... oh, okay. What are we here for, again? Find the source of the magical growth. Oh, that's right. The coral is like super growy, and everything else is super big. Oh, that's why it's schools of gigantic fish. That's right, because the fish are abnormally big. I take back my criticism of that line. I just forgot the context of this quest.
No, I cannot do that.
Alright, so we have a couple of orbs.
That there is the legacy of the gods.
Oh, shut up, Jody. Oh. Hey guys, you know what this is?
Here?
It's a pillar of eternity. Hi, Mary. Okay, so we got some shit to... Let's go in here and kill these guys. Hey, buddies. Hey.
Careful.
Let's see here. I think this might be a wizard.
Look. Still got it.
Okay, might as well just do this. Oh, that doesn't actually... I always forget how small this area actually is. And these guys are like resistant to frost? Yeah. I'm doing pretty well. So... this guy looks like he's...
Lava beyond seek.
All thick, worth and raw.
Okay, okay. Oh no. Oh, those fucking Logofeth. I've been paralyzed by a paralytic dart. Shit. Hmm.
So,
Yeah. Maybe now.
Seer must me too.
Smart stuff.
Alright, now we probably should actually
All thick, worthen raw. Gosh darn it!
Damn it, blast.
Oh, an enraged sea troll. Hi. Wait, what just happened there? Oh, you are terrified. Okay. It'd be weird if you got paralyzed by a dart that was not a paralytic. I mean, that's true. Should I be...
Ain't not my
Start
thing,
shooting at this
savvy?
guy.
Take him down.
Just shooting.
Perfecto.
Alright. Oh good, it is weak to fire.
All thick, worthen raw.
The southern ass accents. Yeah, Chody's Oh, Chody. She's very endearing, even though she's kind of not a good person. Chody's a precious gem of a dumbass. Yeah.
Let's go.
Tell me.
Kill that troll. Oh yeah, hit it with that fire. I really enjoy when the ongoing feud between Pallegina and Chody, because it's
I
just
am ready.
Chody routinely picking a fight, and Pallegina then just dunks on her. It's like, it's never Pallegina starting it. It's just Chody
ready.
starting it, and just
The
always
Lord's
losing.
foot and an heavy bullet, I kept.
Losing every time. She's a dumbass. Oh, I thought it was an eye. But no, it's a shield. Dumbass too, says Mary. Well, I don't think so. Underwater dungeon key.
Will do.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, the way in which Chody is a dumbass is that she's a religious conservative.
What did you find, Ishi? Careful. Look.
Sigil of atrophy. Okay. We need to kill that fucking thing. Do you have a... Okay, you're in range. You're not in range. You're not in range.
See that beauty?
There we go. That's good. Alright, there's a brood mother and a sea troll. No, I mean, yeah, her whole thing is that she's like, you know, she's a radical priest who thinks she is like, you know, basically has been chosen by her god for a specific thing, and she's just like pissed at anyone who doesn't like think the gods are good, or, you know, doesn't treat the gods with proper respect, even though we, as in the player character and Pallegina and Adair, the characters from the first game, factually know the gods are bullshit. And, like, I have personally talked to them, and I'm like, Chody, they're full of shit. They're bad. She's like, you'll see. She gets mad at Pallegina, because Pallegina's like, yeah, fuck the gods. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's like, it would be really bad if it weren't for the fact that she loses every time, and she just makes herself look like an idiot every time, and that Pallegina's just like, whatever, Chody, like, like, you're just an idiot who doesn't know anything.
Give a hit, Maya.
Oh, we actually need to kill that thing. It's casting spells. No spells. What is this thing vulnerable to? Lightning. I don't have lightning. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. Let's just cast. Honestly, let's just cast this on this thing because it's vulnerable to fire. Start flaming it. You can do that. Fuck, did we get dazed?
Another tack, Cap. Ahoy.
Oh,
Take him down.
oh, I see. Okay, that works.
Speak freely. Speak freely. Captain? You were saying?
A fine pike.
Captain?
We're a bit
Easy as
above
Merkberry
fine.
pie. Now that's dealt with.
I also made
Captain,
Chody into my
can do.
locksmith because I think that's funny. And
Still as a pond.
Durance was my lockpicker in Pillars 1. Priest.
Oh, think I can't.
All these responses I never select them just has me expecting a fucking job's done.
Let's go.
Jeez. Bastard.
Speak freely.
Oh hi. Just jumping into that that exploded guts pool.
Your orders. Take him down.
Oh, down here.
Got it. You were saying?
Madico, I need to try something else.
Thank you, Mary.
I'm listening. Not a problem. Speak freely. Steady does it.
Ah, pile of fish. Gotta get me some of that pile of fish. So there's... Oh wait, what was over here? Oh, I guess that's just that area. Huh. Okay. Oh, are they sleeping? Or are they dead? Wait. Oh, I guess they're dead. The wall before you is decorated by an intricately painted mural depicting 4 sea creatures of legend. Okay. The mural features a kraken, a shark covered in wicked barbs, an enormous whale, and a knot of 3 serpents with the heads of barracudas. The images are offset somewhat from their frames as if they could be pressed. We are not pushing anything. I was assuming,
Speak,
yeah,
let's
that
go.
we need to look at all these murals to figure this shit out. Is everything dead now? Everything might be dead now. Oh, Chody leveled up. Alright. Chody. There we go. So let's see here. Wish that it told me breakpoints, because I don't remember them. So we are at 9 plus 4 plus 2 is 15. 9 plus 1 is Of course, this doesn't actually reflect properly. I keep getting diplomacy. New power level. Okay, what's your symbol of Aethys? Still some fire damage. One in the AoE. Okay, it's not very good for us. Crowns for the faithful. Insightful, steadfast, smart. Okay. Spark the souls of the righteous. An aura that shocks any enemies near them. Again, not very useful to us. Dismissal. Priest can destroy any spirit or vessel creature below the priest's level. Yeah, this is a D&D spell. Spirit and vessel creatures. See, these are the spells that were like way more useful in Pillars 1 because clerics and druids just knew all their spells, a la D&D. Actually better than D&D, because you didn't have to prepare them. So these corner case spells, you could just pull them out when the situation called for it. Hand of Weal and Woe. Heals allies, burns enemies caught in the ray. And this is Great Soul. These are not very exciting, but we didn't really have any exciting ones. The late game spells in this game are not have not been very exciting for the most part. Just sad. There were some good ones in Pillars 1, I feel like, but Pillars 1 ended on this level, so it is a strong spell name. There is that. So let's see here. Oh, this is the one I was like, that one was alright. That's the one we get automatically. I don't know. I don't know. These aren't very exciting. Not really gonna use them very much. Oh, let's go. I don't care about this either. This is very like late game of just choosing whatever option. This is the problem. It's an RPG design thing, right? With if you're continually choosing options from the same set of options, which is what the proficiencies are, then the first you're going to choose the most useful proficiencies first. And by this point, when I'm choosing my like, I don't know how many proficiencies he has, like 6. It's like I'm choosing my 6th, most valuable option, which is just there aren't that many valuable options. I don't give a shit. I'm just picking random. Kind of bummer with CRPGs. The stuff you get earlier, just strong workhorses. It's hard for later spells to be valuable. At least in D&D, the possibility space infinite. The weird stuff could have a use case. I think that it's possible. Like, it depends on how you scale spells, because you can make your lower level spells just not very good. Obviously, in terms of like they don't scale very well. So if you just have higher level versions of the earlier spells, which is not a great option, but it does ensure that your higher level spells are useful. Because otherwise, yeah, you kind of end up with like, well, you're choosing the good stuff early. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could do it. Obviously, you could make your early level stuff be very, very specific and only get more general as you get higher level. You could do a lot of stuff, but it's hard to balance. It's a hard, difficult thing to do. The Cypher, I don't really like. There's very few of the Cypher spells in this game that I like. I think they had a few really strong spells in the first one that kind of carried them, and then a lot of random shit that but that was because in both the first game and the second one you had to pick specific ones to learn, then you're not really
Captain,
learning.
You were
the
saying?
non-general ones
Captain?
until you already have the general ones.
I'm listening.
But that's also
What
fine
for,
because I
Cap?
always build my ciphers as primarily just using their passive that grants bonus weapon damage anyway. And the spells are just like gravy. You know,
Ahoy.
they're just nice additional things sometimes. Yeah. And that's why I was saying like that Pillars 1 had a system that was a lot closer to D&D before everything was unified in the second game, and
What
they
for, Cap?
settled on this
Ahoy.
one system that all the classes
Captain.
use. More or less, there's a few different small differences, and it made
What
a lot of
for,
those
Cap?
corner case spells more valuable. And there were like actual situations, like the dragon fights, where it was like all of a sudden I could pull out this spell for Druid that gives the whole party a giant elemental resist buff, which was not relevant in the vast majority of the fights in that game. But because the Druid knew all of their spells, I didn't have to choose to pick this one spell that wasn't very useful, and in those specific fights it was incredibly valuable. And that was really nice. That was really neat. But I'm gonna set up the camera for the cats. D&D is also interesting, of course, because the damage spells are generally like the least effective spells in the game. Like Fireball is in most editions of D&D. Well, basically since 3rd edition, Fireball is a joke spell. I mean, people still love it, but it's not very good. But that has to do with a lot of the unintentional dynamics of monster hit point bloating without damage bloating on things. Okay, okay. Yeah, Cloud Kill, or the spell that is the same, because Cloud Kill is like a 5th level spell, I think, and Fireball's 3rd level spell, but 3rd level spells had Stinking Cloud,
Aye,
which
aye.
was my
Keeping
like
quiet.
workhorse spell in 3.5, which doesn't actually deal damage, but it makes people nauseous, which makes them lose their attack action, their standard action, which is just and it's a persistent, cloud. Like, it's just like, it's the best fucking thing. It's like, fuck you. Pathfinder did make damage spells good because they added a meta magic called Dazing Spell, which is if they fail their save against the spell, they are stunned for a number of rounds equal to the spell level. So you can have a Dazing Fireball, which just stunned everything it hit for 3 rounds, which means no actions. Yeah, 1st level spells are Sleep, Grease, and Color Splatter. Yep. Those are the... God, Pathfinder is dumb as fuck. Okay, so I need to go look at these murals. Other murals. Yeah, I could talk all day about fucking Pathfinder. It is, I was talking to Sophie last night after the stream about, we were talking about, a bunch of different things, but we talked about how, like, we were talking about Paradox games, and we are talking about, like, the people running EU4 now are basically people who, like, the inner level, the levels of, like, there's the original designers of early EU games who were, like, trying to consciously build a new kind of strategy game that was pulling in influences from outside of the thing, and then people who came in and who knew a lot about strategy games and were building strategy games that were kind of making the later games, and now the people running EU4 are people who grew up or spent a large part of their adult life playing Paradox strategy games, and it's just that is their frame of reference for everything, is like, it's just so, you know, like, incestuous. It's like they have no frame of reference outside of themselves, and that makes it very insular and kind of like, it's like, oh, you can make all kind, you know how the game works really well, and you can make some things good, but you can't make, like, it's, you know, obviously bad in a lot of other ways. And like Pathfinder is the worst example of that, where it's people who know nothing about anything except D&D, and they also don't really understand D&D. They just know like they know the like secondhand tropes that people said about 3.5, you know, like, oh, like they know the phrase quadratic wizards, linear warriors, linear fighters. They don't actually know why that is or how you would change it. And so they say like, oh, they know to say like, oh yeah, we fixed it. We fixed the martial caster disparity. But they didn't actually, they made it worse in a lot of ways. Or they just fucked with shit for the sake of fucking with it. It's, anyway. Yeah, Pathfinder is a whole fucking thing. And then they're releasing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, which is the most, like, straight up. So I'm gonna stop talking about Pathfinder, but if you don't know anything about Pathfinder 2nd Edition, all you need to know is they released a hardcover copy of their playtest for money, for like $50 or something, which is the grossest fucking thing. Like, I mean, it's not the grossest fucking thing, because there's all the shit about 5th edition D&D with, like, Zach S and shit, but, which is way, way worse. But it's just bad. Yeah, they just added a bunch of shit to everyone. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking about Pathfinder. The Barbed Ravager was the direct result of our success with the Winding Serpent. We grafted poisonous barbs onto bull sharks and subjected them to the machine's energies. The creatures tripled, then quadrupled in size, assimilating the barbs into their bodies. And so, a most fearsome predator was born. That's right, guys. Sea monster? A wizard did it.
Ahoy. Aye, aye.
I mean, I guess in a way, the entire Pillars of Eternity setting is like the ultimate version of a wizard did it, but maybe don't make Sharktopus. We didn't get to Sharktopus yet, but they apparently did make that too. Okay, I think we get that still. I think everything's dead. The Kraken is a beast like none other. By applying the manipulation techniques we refined through our work on the Leviathan, we increased both the size and intelligence of the common octopus, and they have since proved themselves to be ferocious hunters. There was one unfortunate side effect, however. They also became quite territorial. Sometimes you just, oh, there's a... anyone in here? Oops. Hello? 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 Oh, okay. Ah, yes, the shark to crab. That was one of my favorite.
What
I
for?
saw that
Done and
card.
done.
Sometimes you don't make the horrifying sea monsters, y'all. The Leviathan was a folly, born of purest hubris. See? They know. After our experience with the Barbed Ravager, we decided to test the limits of the machine's growth capabilities. We entrapped a pod of blue whales and subjected them to the machine for months on end. Only a few of the creatures survived, but those that did, they could not be contained.
Ahoy. Aye, aye.
Oh boy. So what is this one? The Winding Serpent was our first success. Born of the common barracuda, we subjected the creature to the machine's vital energies, and it grew to immense proportions, and has since appeared to have developed something of a group mentality, often hunting in packs. Oh, neat. Neat. So this is... Oh, the mural hints at the creation of a creature larger than any that came before it, but it's too damaged to decipher more. Oh. Let's see. Okay, so we know what order they go in, which probably opens this door. I still don't know. We don't know what the orbs do. I question these people's motivations. Do you know anything about the Pillars of Eternity setting, Barry? Namely, what the big ending of the first game is. They seem to be just growing sea monsters for the hell of it. So the serpent was first. Then they made the shark. Do you want to know the big spoiler from Pillars of Eternity 1? I'm sure I mentioned it on these streams pretty casually because it's a big part of, or it's a big part of the premise of this game. But you don't care, okay? Yeah, I figured. Just wanted to say, so again, for anyone else, even though again, because we're playing the second game, so obviously we're going to talk about it. So these guys are the Engwithans, are the people who made this, and they're like the ancient civilization. Their ruins have these weird machines and shit all over. Basically, their story is way back when. They had reached advanced technology levels or whatever, which is about the same level, a little bit more than where the level of the people are now, where they were messing around with souls and shit. And they decided to investigate all of these, all the people had all their gods that they worshipped, all their different religions and whatever, and they investigated them, and they found out that none of them were real. There's no gods. So they're like, well, that won't do. The world needs gods. So they rounded up like hundreds of thousands, maybe tens of thousands, unclear how many people, but a lot of people. And they murdered them in a giant sacrifice to power a big old soul machine to create like 7 gods or 12 gods, whatever it is. And those are the gods that are still around, who run the fucking world because they have actual godlike power. You can talk to them. But yeah, they're just ancient super wizards who are just dicks running the world. And they have a secret organization, which is the plot of the first game, that just blows up any civilization that ever threatens to discover this or develop advanced technology again. Which is why no one's been able to progress past that point again, because they get blown up. Yeah, the Engwithans are terrible people. This is what I mean about, like, the gods are bad, the Engwithans are bad, so them making sea monsters is, this is pretty low stakes, to be honest. I think it was the Kraken. Why are we allowed to know this again without them murdering us? Well, basically the gods have a tiff amongst themselves, because the whole conspiracy in the first game, basically, there was one particular god wizard, the queen that was, who was originally like the absolute ruler, and then all the other gods overthrew her and said, no, you don't get to be the one in charge, we're all going to be equal gods. And it was her conspiracy to try and take back control, and you stopped it. And so I don't know if the god, like, yes, that's correct. They're being pissy amongst themselves, and everyone wants us to stab each other because we're a useful tool, and they'll totally scar us when necessary, and in no way will it backfire. Yeah, because like, we know the truth. but we can't prove it to anyone. Like, we can't demonstrate it to anyone. So it doesn't really matter that we know. Like, Chody, you know, like, we can tell Chody, but it doesn't change how she acts. So I don't know if they care. And they've got bigger problems. Oh, shoot. Did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. Oh, really?
Tell me, tell me.
Okay. Well, I guess it's the, oh, I guess it's the whale. And then the kraken. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Pope of the Roman Catholic Church. You know God? Actually, just a huge wizard. I know, I met him, and he was a dick. Yeah, if you have missed any of the... Whenever I've done a main quest in this game, we basically go in and meet the Council of Gods, and they're like, demand basically a status report. And they're always very entertaining scenes. Oh, what's this? Oh my god, it's a spear! Holy shit. So if you haven't watched this a lot, so my party consists of people using, like magic implements, guns, and the one melee person I have always uses a spear. And I have not had a nice... Oh my, she doesn't even have a nice spear. She has a basic-ass spear. You can just spend the whole of every god seed basically telling him to fuck off. Yet, you can... I usually just say, take the option to, brackets, say nothing. And just let them yell at each other. And I'm just like, not gonna say anything. Red flag flying, 5 raw damage per second on scoring a crit. Eh. Gaff. Oh, this is like the get over here. She already has that spell, but that's good. Alright, so I guess we'll give that to her right now. I'm pretty sure Adair has a fancy spear, but I don't remember. Hi, Daimon. Seawolf just spitting ellipses at those gods. That is correct. That is... You've watched it. You've seen those scenes. I have fully embraced my inner drill. I will walk backwards in hell telling the gods to fuck off. I'm just pretty sure that you can just piss off the gods enough that they will probably murder you. So, what do these things do? Oh, okay, I see. Let's examine the machine. Oh. Because you could, like, because the start of the game, right, is you get killed by a god. And then the other gods resurrect you, and they're like, well, one of them particularly resurrects you, and is like, I need you to go track down what's going on with this god, you know, the one who killed you. You can go get revenge, but you have to be my herald, like, you have to pledge yourself to me. And if you just tell her to fuck off, she's just like, okay, never mind. And then you just go back to being dead. I'm probably gonna go need to get a loth. Yeah, I mean, because it's right at the beginning of the game. Like, it's the first thing that happens. So it's just like, yeah, you could just... Okay.
On it.
So who in our party has Arcana? I guess it is Arcana. That's what the symbol is anyway. Not metaphysics? kind of what I expected, but so I'm pretty sure we need a Loth. In the third Zero Escape game, at the very beginning, you have to pick a coin flip result, and if you win, the Jigsaw stand-in lets you go and credits roll. That's really good. Yeah, this is such a Atlantis
Tell me.
stand-in,
Of course.
obviously, but like
Ah.
very Fate of Atlantis vibes. Okay. Back onto the boat. Who are we dismissing? Oh, man. Probably have to dismiss. Wait, can I look at? Because you have some metaphysics, just not. Okay, I guess we will dismiss Maya for right now. Well, this is for her, though. Okay, we'll dismiss you. Why can I not, please tell me that wasn't the fucking pirate ship. Oh. You have barely cleared Sayuka Harbor when a sleek half-galley appears off your port bow. It rides high in the water and fast. It keeps its distance as it approaches land. When the ship turns to pursue you, you recognize it as Malnaj's vessel, the Misery's Delight. Its cannons don't seem primed, but it aims to come alongside rather than set up for a broadside run. I don't remember who Malnaj is. I need my tooltips here. As the Misery's Delight comes alongside, Malnaj stands at the railing, one gray-furred hand wrapped tight along a thick hemp line. She bows low, doffing her hat, and tosses it to one of her deckhands. What? What is happening? Are we going into a fight? I don't remember who this is. Who the fuck is Malnaj? What a terrible name. Just makes me think of Nomad, which is not a thing I ever want to think about.
Funny seeing you here, Captain. Especially since we've trekked Romaro to this very rock. Ain't trying to steal the bounty, are you?
Well, I just took out... Man, I just took him out of my party. He's not here for this. Blue furry... I don't remember his name. Malnaj cants her gray-furred head at you, hands at her hips, and near her weapons. You know my relationship to your bosses. You really want to test me? Malnaj's lip twists above her pointed teeth, twitching. She bends forward slightly, like she might leap upon you, but instead straightens. Finally, she shrugs.
Way I see it, they won't much care if I gut myself a traitor. Even if it be
she's going red. Romaro's long gone. Let it go.
Funny. I'd have thought a watcher would have had better instincts than siding with a known traitor.
She shakes her head in approximation of sadness, but doesn't bother hiding her grin.
Fuck it. We'll deal with you first, then go have a little chatsy with Romaro. No quarter, lads and lasses.
I never get to steal their ships after I kill them. Weapons slide free of holsters and sheaths as Malnaj's crew attacks. Whoops. Okay. Not you. You need to go forward.
thick Worthen Roth.
Shoot her. Shoot her! Those guys up there. Who's up here? Adair, Idwin, Merca, Merc. See now. Okay, that's fine. Should be good. Oh, locked. I'm gonna give you. Yep. Oh, that's not very big. Chain lightning. That's tempting. Not gonna actually be good though. Delayed fireball. Thank you for the follow, Miami Blowfell.
In the eyes.
Oh, well, she's already dead. Heavens! She was already dead.
What's to happen?
Maya. Use your gun. Don't be using a bow.
Yes?
Sierra said, a watcher was excited for Sweet 16 and she asked the pirate to buy her a car. He said yes. The night of the party he didn't come. She was very sad. Then she found out he died trying to drive 2 boats at once to her party. Like this if you cry every time. What the fuck?
Strain.
What? An exceptional plate armor. Car is supposed to be boat, okay.
I'm here, as you wish.
Alright, let's level up Aloth. Choose an ability. That's bad. These are all bad. Oh. Fuck. Nope. Nope. None of this is good. Nope. Sure. Like,
Aye? No trouble at all.
I guess I just, yeah. How's it going? Oh,
Damn me, the cops run dry.
she doesn't want to talk.
Ado, Captain. Do you require my expertise?
No. She's a vampire. I mean, not, well, like, she's not a vampire. She's a, I don't know. She's a lich. Something along those lines. She's cool. Do the cats leave? Gosh darn it.
Tell me. Of course.
Night, Fiona. One of the things about the new job is,
Yes.
because of when I get up, you know, because getting into work earlier, is on the weekends now, my cats will start like batting at my head at like 8 a.m. because they're like, normally you feed, you like, it's an hour past when you're supposed to be feeding us. Like, what the fuck's going on? Examine. Ah, you note the speed of the ring's rotation and the subtle pattern of the machine's humming. After a bit of prodding, pylon's workings make sense to you. Okay. Let's deactivate it. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if that was good.
The Engwithins built this place to last centuries. But they must not have predicted you would pay them a visit.
Okay. So what do we do? Do that one last? Oh, look at Ichigo. So your options were break it or break it but with science. Yes. Apparently. I'm assuming if we just break it, that way, I don't know. I was assuming that it would be worse, but maybe it's just a different check that you have to have. I don't know. Rumbling is louder this time. The very opposite you, flashes and waves. Cracks race up the walls, followed by many more leaks. Oh yeah, so the water's gonna come pouring in, which is a...
Will do.
Couldn't we just, like, drain the... Oh yeah, there's this thing. The machine stretches from deep within the pit of water to your feet. The apex of the vaulted ceiling high above you emits a soft low purr and charges the air with the same expectant frisson of energy you might feel right before a lightning strike. Study the machine. You manage to make out a little of the writing has faded away. You also learn that the machine is filling essence to surrounding flora and fauna from a luminous azure color deep beneath the ruins. Attempt to deactivate the machine. The machine has no apparent off switch, just near stops and dials. See how it reacts. Great! As you do, a presence pushes at the edge of your mind. It soon grows forceful, overwhelming your mental barriers with ease. The skitter and rattle of dead leaves come to you on a breeze, damp with the smell of rotting wood.
Watcher, still your hands.
Oh, hi, Gallowayne. Speaking of dick gods.
Signath Moor is under my protection. Why do you violate it?
There he says, Watcher, I'm gay. Is this machine the source of the giant coral in Sayuka's harbor?
Indeed it is. The Engwithan's fine creation siphons essence from a vein of Adra deep within the earth, and the creatures of this region drink deeply of it. They grow strong, ruthless, and in so doing, worthy of my regard.
You're one of the Ingwithan's fine creations, dipshit.
Should you want to gain my regard as well, you would destroy this place to protect my machine.
Oh.
Then none will have the means to threaten my work here, as you have.
Oh. Whoops. So I was... Oh. I was under the impression that, you know, destroying the barriers with all the water coming in would destroy the machine. But apparently that's the opposite. Isn't that counter to your philosophy of trial?
Cleverness should hunt always beside strength, Hound of Aethys.
I don't know how that's an answer to my question. Why should I do as you ask?
Because I am your God Watcher.
No, you're not!
And I reward my loyal followers.
There is no connection between us.
You would do well to think twice before crossing me.
I'll think about it. He is a survival of the fittest asshole.
Decide quickly, Watcher. My creatures grow restless. Have you seen reason at last, Herald of Bareth?
Nope.
No!
Chodi's mad. For disrespecting a god. It's not even her god. Gallowayne cries out, but he cannot stop you. You tear the control panel from the machine and toss the apparatus to the ground. Sparks fly, thick smoke billows, and the humming stutters to a stop. The machine's rings tumble to the floor.
This defiance will be your last.
Yeah, fuck off. Oh! Oh, hi, Kraken. Do I gotta fight a Kraken
Sakes
again?
alive. I think he's mad.
Oh, that was like Gallowayne's. Okay, I see. Oh, now we can't interact with these, so I guess we just... Whoops, I guess I didn't need to break those. Oh well. Sometimes you just accidentally break some shit. Or, you know, intentionally break it, but without realizing what you're doing. Anyway, thanks for the help a lot. I don't know if you're actually necessary. Whoop, whoop, who's this? Oh, is it the Kraken? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that Kraken. Look at that gross fucking face.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Okay, Jody, sure. Pet him. So, let's see here. What is it, do I not get to see its, like, stuff? Oh, I don't get to see its stuff. That's annoying. Or, wait, why did I not, like, I don't, like, 'cause I don't see anything for my guys either. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Actually, I should probably... Oh, we're not in combat yet, somehow. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's immune to fire. Oh, shit. Well, that's good to know. It's actually weak to water. Or cold. How far into the game are you? You gotta be pretty far. Fairly far? But also, it's a really big... Like, it's one of those games where, I don't know how long the main quest is compared to the massive amount of side content, so... It is a giant squid soaked in water. I mean, that's true. That's true. Alright. So this guy... Well, that's a great stag made of flame, so that's not actually useful. So we'll do this. Okay. We will do... I don't know, I guess we will do this. I don't really want to do that right now, though. Oh, we'll do this. Okay. God, everything I have that's good deals fire damage. Shit. This is a real problem. No, Shizi, you stay back for this fight, please. What the heck? Did you cast it? No, you did not cast it. Why didn't you cast shit that I told you to cast? I can't believe the creature that lives in the water isn't weak to fire. Look! The water troll was super weak to fire. Probably because it was a troll, less because it was a water troll, but... I'm just saying. Oh, you're trying to hit that with fire, which isn't going to go well for you.
Death take you.
Was it also weak to acid? Maybe? I don't remember. I don't have a lot of acid attacks. I don't pay attention. Where's the Phantom? Oops.
Where then?
Water troll is also not a 98% waterlogged. I don't know. Might be. Okay, it's blinded. What did I even cast? I don't know. I cast this, I guess.
Help.
I wish I...
Oops. Oh, hi. Okay. Still attack it. Ignore the tentacles.
It is no use.
Oh, it's immune to blunt. Okay. The tentacles are not the main body.
I wish I could.
So like, you summon a fire creature and then submerge it in water. Well, so I summoned it's a general summon. It summons 3 things. So it's just sort of grab bag, and one of them happened to be a fire elemental, a fire ooze. But the other one's an Adra ooze and a Bog ooze, which are probably fine. I don't have a lot of choice in what happens, how it summons.
Cannot get through.
That looks complicated.
Perfecto.
What? No, stop doing that. So a bog ooze, an adder ooze, and an ooze, and a soon-to-be steam ooze. It's fine.
You see that, Ishi?
Arthek Worthen Roth.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
Be on seek.
Your orders?
Oh yeah, that helped actually. I think that did. Maybe. Too much stuff on it, I can't tell. We considered not getting owned by this malformed octopus. We're not getting owned. No one's gotten, like, a lost soldier's gotten hurt the most, and he's barely.
Smart.
I'm not owned.
Let's go.
Happy to oblige.
Oh, that hurt. Oops. I guess I have really high fortitude. Maybe I should use that. Look at those vines. I'm aware.
No good.
Oh, was that blunt damage? No. Oh, it is blunt damage. Oh, it just has high armor, so that tentacles are immune to blunt. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah?
It's almost dead. Like, did not die. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Oh, that's fucking. Forget it, Kadrodi.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah! It is sinking into the earth.
Let's go. Another withers on the vine.
Well, okay, Aloth went down, but. Or it's sinking into the water, I guess. Did he get in? Where's his injury? Oh, there it is over there. He has an acute rash. Kraken's Eye. Black Pearl. Mask of the Grotto Deep. Ooh. Melee weapon detection with stealth inflict raw damage over time. Toxic coils. Wow, look at that shit. That's interesting. What does this thing look like? Wow. That's a lot. like that the exceptional plate helm doesn't actually do anything.
That's something.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing.
Nice fursuit head. Thanks. That's a lot. Better switch back to the weird death mask. The weird death mask is because it has bonuses that I want. Otherwise, I would be using one of those fancy hats. I like the fancy hats. Let me see my. Oh yeah, look! I have this amazing fancy hat. Okay, let's go land. I don't know if I can actually like rest here. There's not really a tavern. This better be a fucking amazing bonuses. They're not amazing, they're just useful. Because that is a fancy ass hat. It is. It's just because skills are binary, it grants skill bonuses. It's because skills are like, you know, you either have the skill level or you don't in this game, so all the skill bonuses are important. Which I appreciate. I mean, I definitely prefer the philosophy of having them be, you either have them or you don't, because it makes save scumming not a thing.
I hope your effort to resolve the coral situation is meeting with success.
I dealt with the magical disturbance at the root of your coral problem.
You've brightened my day considerably. We should have the port in working order as soon as the remaining coral is cleared. Ah, before I forget, Atsura would like to see you at the Brass Citadel.
Oh, of course she would. Okaya pauses, her hand outstretched like she meant to pull you aside, then reconsiders. With a shake of her head, she continues.
Though he appears placid on the surface, Atsura is not a patient man.
Oh, Atsura is the spy, not the admiral.
All right.
You've got principles for someone whose job is guarding a bunch of merchants.
And you have the principles of someone who guards warmongers.
Wow! Oh, Palagina not interested in being friends. Whoa.
Oblige.
Whoa. Maya's like, you know, you're alright. Palagina's like, you're fucking not. Oh, I love Palagina. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Speak to Atsura. Okay. Oh man, Palgene is really good. I'm really torn between like I had said I was gonna have Adair as my main tank, but well, Adair's 2 levels behind now. I do like Adair, but man, Palagina is just, she fucking goes for it sometimes. Okay, let's see. Where should we go? Wow, what are all those guys? Oh. Well then. I see. So that's a Rawatayan armada. That's a lot. Oh yeah, for when Mary was asking about how far are you, this is how much of the map I've explored. You can see the 4 quadrants. So that's, yeah, I have quests up here, 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 here. We're gonna go back to the capital, I guess. How much? My supplies are fine for right now. This map is too big. It's really big. There's a lot going on. Alright. So we need to go to the Brass Citadel. I don't know that I need to talk to anyone else in Nekataka. I spent like, I don't remember how many, like 4 or 5 streams at least when I first got to Nekataka without ever leaving Nekataka. Which is this city, this giant city.
Sure thing.
Alright. Let's go talk to Atsura.
Will your mighty fortress protect you from the Audra Colossus?
Much better than wooden huts, my friend.
You cannot stand against such a force. You can only flee it.
Yeah, there's a god stomping around in a giant statue. We haven't dealt with that for a long time. At some point we'll get back to it, but it's not that important. Seems like it might be bad. I mean, it's demolished a few islands. It's Chodi's god, actually. She gets mad when we're like,
For the Gunhawks.
we're
I saw
you
one
know,
shoot once.
it's bad.
Hit a lurch shark in the eye from 200
Yeah,
feet away.
Hey, Atsura. Atsura glances at you with a surreptitiously mirthful expression. Looks like he's in on a fabulous secret, one he's about to share with you.
It has been brought to my attention that you ousted the slavers from Crookspur.
Yep. Ousted, as in murdered all of them.
You've done a noble thing.
Clasps you by the shoulders and tries out a warm smile. It almost looks real.
They had long been a thorn in our side, but one we were hesitant to remove on our own. You've done us a considerable favor.
I'm glad I could be of service?
As am I. And make no mistake, the archipelago is in dire need of help such as yours.
He raises his brows, watching to see if you're following.
Deadfire is a troubled place, beset by all manner of predation and lawlessness. Adventure stories blame it on the fury of Helia's storms and the hunger of Andra's beasts.
He shakes his head in disgust.
Historians like Maya's own dear brother would spin you a tale of isolation and trade booms.
What's wrong with Kana?
Kana certainly had a few ideas about keeping the borders tidy.
All of that merely obscures the plain yet hard truth. The Juana lack the will to defend their homeland.
So you're going to take it over. He stops and looks up at you for the first time since hearing your explanation. He's recovering himself and waiting for your reaction. How do you figure that? Diplomatic.
Allow me to illustrate.
He brings his hands together and clears his throat.
2,000 years ago, our people began the conquest of Rauatai. The land was new to us. Many of its inhabitants were better equipped.
He tenses his fingers and raises his eyebrows.
But we overcame them. We were unified where they were scattered.
And thus the Angles conquered the Isle of Britain.
And we were not content to huddle in cliff caves and subsist. We were determined to make a better life for ourselves.
It sounds like he stole land and livelihood from a lot of people. Where are you going with this? I'm just trying to be...
The aliens and the Principe will tear Deadfire asunder, and the Juana will stand by and let it happen.
Why does this motherfucker? Yeah, I mean, he's the spy master of the Royal Deadfire Company, which is basically the British East India Company.
So we must do everything we can to defend the archipelago and its people.
He stands a little straighter, drawing his shoulders back.
We shall ensure that the slavers do not return by stationing one of our most elite fleets
that's what the
at
Armada's
Crooksburg.
for. That's officially what the Armada's for, but that's what triggered it, I guess. You don't expect me to believe you moved an entire fleet just to keep the slavers out, do you? He's silent and still for several seconds, calculating. At last, he smiles slowly.
I think we should continue to focus on how we might help each other, don't you? And by continuing to work together, we can achieve both our objectives. A more stable Deadfire, and a meeting with Aothas. In any case, our attentions are now focused on Sayuka for now. I'm sure the Hazanui will summon you when the time is right.
Spirit says, oh wow, I just came back to this dude talking and I want to kick his ass so badly. I gotta play nice. For now. Maya has business with you.
Indeed. I hope we return victorious.
He turns to her with a bold, almost confrontational stare, a look that seems to mirror her own.
It's done in any case. I'll leave you to decide what victory means.
Say nothing.
I'm certain Harama would agree. He's well, after all, thanks to your decisive action.
Cocks his head.
Twaha reports success and sends her thanks for your swift intervention.
His voice reminds me a lot, because I've been watching Deep Space Nine on Netflix. His voice reminds me a lot of Garrick's.
You have aided your countrymen with distinction. There is no higher honor to which a trencher may ascribe.
Tilts his head toward her, emphasizing his words.
But what of your own assignment?
Say nothing.
Nothing that a mountain of bronzoas won't cure.
Rauatai values your service, as do I. And I can think of no better reward for the rough country's finest sharpshooter than a peace such as this.
Oh. He reaches below his desk for an arquebus, which he presents to her with stiff formality.
I won't keep you. I know you both have plenty of business to attend to.
What is her current weapon? Oh, Jesus. 31 to 41. 16 to 24. Yeah, reduced base damage. No fucking shit, it's reduced base damage. That's kind of terrible. It's not a shotgun. It is a rifle. Shotguns are blunderbusses, like this one, which has 4 projectiles. Good night, Mary. Thanks for hanging out. That seems terrible. Like, yeah, you can shoot through a line, but it does so little damage. Like, less than half, or like half damage. Whoops. Clearing your throat once, and then again, Maya raises her eyes to yours when you glance over.
Oh, you wanted something, Captain?
You were the one trying to get my attention. Oh, good night, Daimon.
What, me?
Maya chuckles and crosses her arms. Finally? Are we finally getting it? Did all of my hard work to make Client like me finally pay off?
I'll go ahead and say it. You're halfway toward all right.
Maya purses her lips and appraises you up and down. Just halfway? Is that really all?
A captain is better than my usual slim pickings, which is a bunch of lore college dropouts playing sailor. Hypothetically speaking, I mean.
She clears her throat. This is that gay shit I do like.
Have you ever... Dumb question, but here I go anyway.
Also, we probably shouldn't be doing this in front of your, like, boss/assassin master. Maya folds her arms and shifts her weight from one foot to the other.
You ever gotten close to someone, even though it just wasn't ordinary?
God stepped on me once. I love that Maya canonically bangs primarily college dropouts. I really want to say a God stepped on me once. I just want to fuck it. But I also don't want to lose the chance. I think it's fine, though.
Yeah, that about kicks the legs out from under ordinary, doesn't it? What I'm talking about is a scenario where a difference in rank can get in the way of enjoying shore leave.
It is important to me that Maya is the towny manic pixie dream girl. Well, I haven't been a captain for very long, you know. I like that she's worried about the rank. That's what she's worried about.
Well, that's why we have these little chats. I'm just testing the direction of the wind here. Best not to overthink it.
Well, on the God's End, the captain gets to make the rules.
Interesting answer. I like the sound of that authority. I've enjoyed that sort of arrangement before. Nothing to suggest I won't enjoy it again someday.
Maya plants her hands on her hip and smiles to herself. Two horrifies me because I have no faith in their ability to write that in any way other than the absolute least erotic or attractive writing possible. Sierra, were you here for the furry sex? There's a clip of it if you want. 2 being the naughty sailor one. Oh yeah. I was not gonna pick that. Oh, you were good. Sooner rather than later, one hopes.
To depends on what's in front of me and what's on the horizon, Captain.
The art was you having to read it, not the writing itself. Yeah.
Well,
thanks.
I've laid out my thoughts. You must have a couple.
Well, I like you, Maya. Let's see where this goes!
Be a pleasure, Captain.
Edges of Maya crack with a repressed smile.
Funny thing is that Ishii can get particular about people.
Maya glances down at her bird, hiding a tiny smile.
And when he doesn't take to someone, neither do I.
What exactly does Ashiza look for in a special friend?
I'm sure he'd tell you if you asked nicely. Not everyone's a bird lover, that's fine. Some days I can't stand another second of Captain Stinkfeathers. But Ishii and I are never parted for longer than a few breaths. Take that however you will.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I'd like to speak with your bird.
Try not to use any foul language.
Chuckling to herself, Maya steps back and gives you space. God. Maya rules. Yeah, I mean, she might be an assassin for an imperialist state, but she's very cute. Perking up at attention, Ashiza takes a cautious hop closer. He tips his head to the side and fixes you with a scrutinizing glare. Try to read Ashiza's soul? No sooner do you bridge the distance to Ashiza's soul than he turns his cold, mismatched gaze toward you. The force of his attention hits you like a whip.
Well, this is unexpected.
A voice cuts through the din of your thoughts, a feminine one, accompanied by the sound of feathers rustling against each other. First Andra, now you? Are any of the gods not spying on me through my crewmates?
I can think of one, but was your question rhetorical? I can think of one, but was your question rhetorical?
Glancing in your direction, Maya frowns at you to all outward appearances. As you, to all outward appearances, whisper to yourself.
What exactly did you set out to accomplish by peering into the soul of this noble creature?
Shiza cocks his head. What are you doing here? Well, I guess I know what Hilly is doing here, but Maya suggests that Ashiza and I get on better terms.
I see.
A slight breeze ruffles Ashiza's feathers.
You should already know better than to trust everything Maya has to say.
Oh.
The prospect of sharing her company. I can tell from here that it intrigues. Far be it from me to judge affection. Better that it bloom or wilt uninterrupted.
Yeah, you're my god, Hylia. Didn't I help you in Village 1? I think Hylia is the one that I sided with. Hylia lets out a wistful sigh that manifests as a cool breeze around her neck.
While the Deadfire is being cut, cauterized, and trampled, it is charming to find someone who makes time for such elaborate foreplay.
I answered your question. Now you answer mine. What are you doing in Ashiza's soul?
Observing. The one you call Ashiza makes for a convenient lens into your travels. Try not to take it too personally.
What's your take on Maya, since you said that I shouldn't trust her? Upon catching her name being spoken, Maya furrows her brow and glances your way again. She seems on the verge of speaking up, but then shakes her head and resumes her business.
Do you often turn to birds for relationship advice?
You're not a bird, you're a god.
I sense that Maya does not easily allow others into her confidence. She is observing you closer than you might guess. She has much on her mind. This may all be a whimsical diversion. That, or she is softening you up for the red work of her masters.
Man, that would suck.
But you already know about that.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, my dude, you sure are talking to my bird about me. That feels, well, thanks for taking me seriously, I guess.
Ah, I babble. What does the goddess of creativity know of kith courtship?
Shiza tips his head to the side and winks. Ugh, don't make the bird wink for you. Any advice that could help me out here?
I can say for certain that this is a very hungry, overworked, and at times underappreciated bird.
Shiza spreads open his wings, studying his own plumage with evident curiosity.
He and Maya share that much in common, at least. Beyond that, I leave the rest up to you.
You receive the mental impression of an amused shrug. I guess we're finished for now.
Best of luck in your mating ritual, Watcher.
Thanks, Helia. Thanks, Mom. Good luck with your mating ritual. The presence pulls away, and you find yourself once again staring into the eyes of an alert, if less intelligent, Shiza. Try to feed Shiza. As you open your pack, Shiza hops closer, craning back his head to observe with interest. His pupils narrow with desire as he catches a whiff of shark meat. I absolutely do not want God to ever tell me, good luck fucking, daughter. I was raised Catholic. That's literally a nightmare scenario. Well, she does have plenty of opportunities to do a murder without seducing you. I think it was more about the idea that she would manipulate, you know, the Watcher to get specific things that only the Watcher could do done, and then betray you at the end, which I could see happening and would feel real bad. But swim some shark meat in his direction, pecking at it delicately at first as Shiza tosses caution to the wind and devours the haunch of meat with wild abandon. I lost aged shark meat? I didn't know I had aged shark meat. He looks up at you imploringly. Offer Shiza some more shark meat. He accepts the offering eagerly, picking apart and forcing down the meat with untrammeled joy. Oh yeah, I mean, we know the gods are planning on doing that. Absolutely. Just, you know, one does not rule out the other. Yeah. This time his look is determined, ravenous. He pecks at your belongings like he would a ripe carcass. Offer Shiza some more shark meat. He flaps his wings and suns on the meat, throwing back his head to choke as much down in a single go as possible. Hungry, hungry bird.
Now that is what I'd call a happy bird.
Maya folds her arms and grins.
Not to mention a fat bird. Pretty soon I'll have to roll him around like a cask of ale.
It's important to me that every member of the crew is well fed, even the birds.
Mark of a good captain, I'd say. Consider your performance noted.
Maya bites her thumbnail and smiles. Are we on friendlier terms yet?
It didn't take you long to open up to the idea at first. I like that eagerness. Let's say you've graduated to achieving the bare minimum of my favor.
Maya folds her arms and grins. Wow, she's...
Which is farther than most anyone gets.
Where do we go from here? I mean, I think you also, she does want you to be friends with her bird.
Well?
Touching her arm, Maya surprises herself with a gesture and pulls her hand away just as fast. Her fingers felt calloused and very warm.
Sorry. I'm not new to this. I'm just not used to sharing company longer than a single voyage.
Well, I don't know if we're going to be around more than a voyage. If you count all of our voyages as one voyage.
I can't say where this goes next. But I'm keen on where it is now.
What do you look for in a partner? Sorry, Sarah said, I mean, sure, I'm not going to date anyone who doesn't get along with my dog. I just don't usually ask them to spiritually commune with them. I don't think she was actually asking us to do that. which is why she was very kind of mildly creeped out that we did. What do you look for in a partner?
I've enjoyed female company in the past, in case, for any reason, you were wondering. A man will do in a pinch, as long as their best thinking comes from the appropriate brain. I just get a feeling about certain people, no matter their equipment. I usually go for the clever ones, though they're not always clever enough to tell that I'm available. What about you? What do you fancy?
What? I did not date any... Well, no, there was no romance in the first one. Yeah, she doesn't have to play this coy, but... The only thing we can say about Takehu is that he looks attractive. There's nothing about his personality because he's shitty. A passionate free spirit. I don't know that Chody is a passionate free spirit. Well, I find myself unusually attracted to military sharpshooters.
That right.
She raises her finger to her lips and smiles.
We're all slaves to our own nameless want, aren't we?
She shakes her head, grinning. I think we both want this as long as it's on our own terms.
Sounds nice when you say it like that. A little wholesome for my taste, but nice. However it pans out, thanks for taking the time. And for the bird food.
Alright, and
All right.
leveled up. Damn right she did. New power level unlocked. Play dead. Not useful. Well, hurt or better. No. That might be okay. Oh, for both classes, right. Alright, so wait. Okay, try this. Let's see what's on the other side available. No resistance, slippery mind, sap. Primary attack leaves target confused and hobbled. That's not bad. Oh, but it's only melee. So I guess we maybe upgrade this or this. I always kind of forget that these exist. Weakening the target. Corrode damage over time. Let's use the enfeebled infliction. Okay. Not bad. Oh, great. I don't know.
What now? All right.
Wait, where's the stairs? Oh, they're right there. Alright, so... oh, who did? Do we need to go talk to the main person? Was he gonna give us the Kirkspur quest then? Is that what was going on? What was gonna happen if we went? Because he told us to go back there and get a quest, but then he just went into that.
You look like you've come with a purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
hear
guess
you.
we don't have any quests for them right now. Yeah, now it's 3 hours before we get another one of those. Yep. So we do need to go over to the Valiant Trading Company while we're here. Where? Okay, I can go do that. Secrets. Yeah. I know it frustrates a lot of people. I like a lot of the other stuff. You know, like I like
You
Suddenly
playing
seem
these
cheerful
games.
lately. Sleeping better, I hope?
Sure am. Been sleeping like a newborn babe, but, less fussy.
I don't suppose you could share your secret. I rarely get a decent night on the ship.
Oh, it's easy. You just gotta get the tar shocked out of you when you dump a bunch of souls into a luminous Audra pillar.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Come on, Aloth. We need to go up to the Sacred Stair. Crowd congest the tunnel ahead of you. Of course they do. Confusing network of natural and Kithu tunnels run between the Bash Citadel and the Gullet. We're not going to the Gullet, though. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it is I feel for the people who do not enjoy this stuff and wish they could just get, that's, it's like the conversation that's been had a lot, right, about with the whole accessibility and difficulty conversation that's come up again. It's another facet of that, like when people were, I mean, you remember the whole thing with Mass Effect, where Mass Effect in the Mass Effect 3, I think, introduced basically the action mode, where it basically just didn't give you dialogue choices at all, and it just went through as like cutscenes, and it was like, just go do the combat stuff, and what's her name, Hepler or whatever, was like, can we have like a conversation mode where we just skip all the action scenes and we just get the dialogue, and then the proto gamer gate mob just fucking came after her, and yeah. A tunnel along your path has collapsed. A giant rock. It's near a movable door. Laborers mill about it, but there seems to be little actual labor occurring. You might be able to find another way through the city, but the detour could take hours. Let's speak to the workers. The Quaru mutter amongst themselves, but grow quiet and avert their gazes as you approach. The Quaru foreman glances up from a slat of palm and raises a hand. Controversial opinion. Gamers, they're bad. Greetings, noble watcher. We work to fix the tunnel, but for now then, the way is closed. He bows his head. The servants of Nekataka always apologize for any difficulty or delay. I think I can help. Yeah, I should be able to help. But watcher, the city given us tasks. We stay working. You need not lift your fingers. Oh, I was thinking I would have a spell, like a move earth spell, but we can send someone. Wow, no, I can't send someone. Everyone is terribly weak. Hammer and chisel. Past the workers, the largest stone fell at an angle, suggests you might be able to leverage it free, finding the holes and gaps in the stone, widening the tunnel's opening until you can pass through. A musty wind whistles across your face, a seaborne stench on its breath, bearing a bleeding clamor from the darkness, a cacophony of mindless chittering and chirping. For a moment, you think you hear someone snapping their fingers. The shadows before you split and twist erratically, congregating and dissolving again before resolving into a bedlam of leathery wings. Bats? Oh, it's it! Dark home is new home! Tears a shrill voice before you, a screech from one of the many imps crowding the tunnel. Leave! They flock forward, hideous cave bats fleeing before them and towards you. The Juana scatter in terror, leaving you to the beast. Oh, I don't get I had to fight them. I want to just talk to the imps. I love imps. Oh.
Take him down.
Oh. Fine.
Arthik Worthen Roth. Still got it.
I am ready.
Yeah?
Alright. Killed those imps. Got him. So glad it took so like Maya was the hardest person to butter up in this game. It took a really long time. Like everyone else, I had very high. Okay, I guess Pallegina for some reason is it. Why are these people? These people used to be at 2. I thought they did. I thought almost everyone was at 2 except for Maya. Maya's not even at 2. She's still only at 1 actually. Huh. Weird. So she likes someone clever. Do I even have... Yeah, oh yeah, I'm clever. Pretty clever. Pallegina actually likes Maya. This reminded me of the affection system in Dragon Age Origins. That was terrible. I mean, this isn't... I don't know how different this is functionally, but it's presented in a different enough way. Like, the way that was presented was mainly what was terrible about it. Well, Aloth, I mean, everyone hates Takeu, so he just doesn't like Seraphine, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you can't just buy gifts to give people in this game, at least, so...
It's so scary!
Where's the lady that I need to talk to? I don't even know who it is, or where they are. I think they might be up here.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Oh, that guy.
Hunter, do you come to serve your coin bond?
Yeah, you're not literally buying their affection. No. One dead ascetic for you.
Then our clients have transmuted gold into justice.
She inclines her head as she passes you a heavy patch of coins. Oh boy.
You have proven to me that you know the value of a coin bond. There is more work for you, if you'll have it. Anadire the Siren haunts the rocky shore and steers ships to a watery grave. The surviving crews of a dozen vessels have rallied their coin against her.
Isn't Morgan straight, though? By Karth in Dragon Age Origins, do you mean Alistair, Sierra? Because don't say that to Fiona. The Siren. She holds a pyre up to the sky and admires how it catches the light.
She can be found in the western isles of the great Kua Urakuhu
Alistair
chain.
the card. Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure you can't romance Morgan as a female character, though, right? Because BioWare's dumb. I mean, I'm not an Alistair fan, I'm just saying. There's somebody else. Oh, I need to go to talk to the Valians, that's right. I need to go tell them how I killed all the slavers. And they'll be like, why'd you have to do that? Who do you think is more of a Karth? Alistair or Caden? Yeah, it is wild. Yeah. Alistair. Interesting. Karth, for all his flaws, has a personality. It's just a wildly boring one. So you're saying Caden doesn't have a personality? Caden is a cardboard standee you stole from a movie theater you can kill. Oh boy. See, it's funny because I think, like, from the perspective of... Oh god, they're fucking closed. What the fuck time is it? Oh, it's the morning, I think. No, wait, it's turning the other way. God damn it. I think, like, as character, like, no, if you described the basics of their, like, character backstories to me, and what should theoretically those characters be about, I think Caden is the one that I would be the most interested in. But none of that comes, like, they never do anything with it in game. Like, which I think is the same basically for, it frustrates me about Ashley as well. Like, you know, Caden is basically the victim of a child soldier program, you know, that is official and ongoing, and no one has a fucking problem with it, and he's just kind of stuck in this system, and it's just like, this is super fucked up, and there's all this terrible shit, and no one really deals with it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Alistair ends up being the stronger writing, and also fills the role of the Karth much more thoroughly, yeah. It, like, also that, yeah, because, like, it also bothers me about Ashley is, like, her introduction is losing, like, everyone she knows is dead, and her reaction to that is non-existent. It's just, it literally isn't even, like, a thing they considered. It's just like they forgot that that's her introduction. it's just like they really don't have personalities in the first game, in the sense of being like in any way informed by as like people, as opposed to being like just mouthpieces of vaguely funny action liners or something. Garrus has a personality. Yeah, but Garrus's personality is that he's a fascist. He's the fun fascist. Yeah, I mean, it's not even cop, right? It's the cop who's like, God, all these fucking regulations are so frustrating, right? Man, all this fucking bureaucracy. Wouldn't it be better if we could just murder people without having to justify it? And then his introduction into, I know, like you said, cop, I know. But, you know, I like the fact that he has this arc in one, right? Like his like character conversation arc, such that it exists, is to convince him like, no, maybe rules are good. And he's like, okay. And you meet him into it, and he's like, so, you know, I know you said rules can be good, and I went back to CSEC and I tried to follow the rules, but I just really think rules are bad, so I just had to become a murder man, an independent murder man. Oh, I need to go sleep anyway. I forgot, because I gotta get rid of these wounds. Where the fuck are you guys going? Go. No. Huh? What the fuck is happening? Please. There we go. Absolutely wild to me that Garrus's arc is convincing him, Garrus, we do in fact live in a society. I know, and that he's the, like, he is the centerpiece character of those games, right? In terms of, like, people's interaction with them. He is, like, as someone said, that, like, he is BioWare's idea of what a Spectre should be. He's the character everyone is supposed to love, and that most people do, and that is terrifying.
What can I do for you?
I do not know why people want to fuck him.
You see anything you like?
We're gonna get that backstage storage room.
Yeah, right.
Like I do understand, like, yeah, he can be funny. He's you know, like, in comparison to everyone else, he is like the funny guy, and he's always very likable to Shepard. But
Nothing
and I mean, there's like, obviously it's like, oh well, you know, like Rex is a fucking murder man. It's like, yeah, and like also the vast majority of the cast in
they will endure long after I am gone.
Mass Effect 2.
But do you ever wonder what they'll become?
But they're a lot more honest about it.
But my place is to protect the Republics, for those who will shape its future.
Yeah, but Rex isn't a cop. I know, that's yeah, exactly. Like, I love Thane. Thane's my boy. Thane is a fucking hitman. There's no, like, and his, like, fucking bullshit about how, like, he's literally like, well, you know, hitmen don't kill people. The people who hire hitmen kill people. And it's like, no, that's not how it works, buddy.
How may as you wish.
Can we? Oops. How do I? There's a wait button. I just don't know, like. Alright. 8? You think they're open at 8? None of us are free of sin. I love Jack with all my heart, and she did commit enough murder that she could be tried at the Hague. Yeah, it's God. I hadn't even thought about specifically this until just now, but the fact that like Caden and Jack actually have very similar backstories, except that the game never considers Caden's backstory in that like
I would
lens.
like to speak with you, if you have a moment.
Because it's all official and allowed, as opposed to secret black site child torture. Which is wild. A calm smile sits on Palagina's face. Within the dark pupils of her golden eyes, you can see whispers of blue flame dancing. You're not gonna hit on me, are you, Palagina?
I appreciate your help with Jacqueline. Without you, I could not have saved him. And it has made me think about the future of Anamancy. Especially
it's just also like Master Chief's backstory, yep.
I know that my love of country may seem strange to you. At times, it even seems strange to me.
Well, I don't believe the Valiant Republics are going to lead us into the future. I mean, even if you don't share your beliefs, I understand you. I feel like I understand you. She smiles modestly and nods.
The Republics are the only love I have ever known. I would give all that I have to them, to our people, to our future.
The only love? Have you never been in love with someone? I don't want to hit on her. I'm just genuinely curious. She tilts her feathered head to one side, thinking.
If love means to feel the way I do about my country, no. What I feel is about more than one person. More than the Dukes. There is a spirit between us, all of my people, that transcends individual citizens and leaders. It binds us together and carries us forward.
That's a real bad idea, Palagina. That's like literally the philosophical backing of fascism.
It is what drives us to create, to learn, to push the boundaries of what we know about Eora, about the in-between, about the beyond itself. It is a spirit that lives in the heart of every Valian. And it is what gives me the strength to believe that Eora will see a better future.
I'm not asking if you wanted to make out with your nation state. Why are you telling me this?
Because, Watcher, you walk among the greatest powers of Eora and the beyond.
True.
The time may come when your hand would choose the fate of the people of the Deadfire.
Almost certainly.
When that time comes, I hope, I believe, you will see the future as I do.
From the depths of Palagina's eyes, you see a brilliant blue flame shining.
Until then, Gores.
Tell me, no
trouble. I will not be seeing it like you do. Sorry, that's not gonna be happening. It will not be the Deadfire under the Valiant Republics. I gotta go do my Juana quest. And then I had to get Takehu out.
Oh,
yes,
no trouble at all.
Yeah. Sierra said, you are clearly the protagonist. Any chance you want to make sure those ending vignettes swing our way? Have you tried Tyranny? I have not tried Tyranny. I do own it because I got it for free through Twitch Prime. And I'm probably going to be playing it after this, whenever this game gets done in the distant future.
You've been a great assistance to us in the city, I hear. A great many glowing reports.
Oh, well, that's good, because I don't have a glowing report for you now.
Now then, did you have a reason for coming by?
About Crookspur.
Ah, yes, that business. What became of it?
It'll be fun to see right around when Tyranny 2 gets released in 2022. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Kestel busies himself with polishing his spectacles. Well, the slaves are free.
I see. I'm certain you had your reasons.
Kestel ducks his head, momentarily flustered. Does the Canta Nicese know that you're helping the Principe?
Well, that is, the Canta is kept well apprised of all of our dealings.
Kestel squirms.
Think maybe the Queen would want to get an invite into that little secret?
That's not. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, Maya. Maya. We don't need to overtly threaten the man.
Is this a matter of money? Or, look, it's an unpleasant business, I grant you that. But the money must come from somewhere.
Wow! Wow, this guy's digging a fucking hole. The next time you're faced with this choice, reconsider.
I see. Then may they come to happy fates. Certainly the company's fate is no happier for it.
Oh yeah, what a bummer.
What's done is done. Clearly you handled matters as you saw fit. There are worthier tasks ahead of us.
Aye?
Well, let's upgrade or level up Pelagina. Oh, Aloth also leveled up. New power level. Clear out. Alright, that's not bad. Disengage attacks. Ooh, that's good. I like that. That's also good. Alright, so there's a number of good abilities here. Come on. Oh, come on, game. Yeah, I just wanted to check if that was a fighter ability. Or if paladins could get it, but no. Yeah, I don't really care about the paladin abilities. Which is unfortunate, because she cannot be anything other than a paladin. Or, you know, part paladin at least. Oh. Yeah. We are eating. Okay. Oh, I cleared it up. I just don't care about any of these. Do you not actually... Oh, that's a pike. Okay, that makes more sense. power level. No. Maybe? Black bow. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Wall of many colors. Ooh, the freezing rake. I like this one. Alright, so there are like 3 maybes. How real are most status ailments beyond positionals? What do you mean by positionals? Like stuff that pushes people around? Things that hold them in place, restrictions hold them. Okay. I mean, the debuffs are good, but it's hard to see them. I think if I were playing on a higher difficulty level, because there's a huge amount of difficulty options in this game, it can get really, really, really hard, and people do play on those high levels. So I think it matters then, because it's an interesting system with the way that, like, the status elements are basically, most of them are on, like, tiers of, basically it's a penalty to a stat, and then there's 3 levels for each stat. There's also 3 levels of bonus to each stat. And then the higher levels, have additional penalties, basically. Hobbled is like the first level dexterity penalty, I think, for example. And then you get like immobilized, and then I think paralyzed. It's interesting. I think it doesn't really matter that much when I'm playing, but also because my guys are fairly well, I think, optimized enough for this difficulty level that it doesn't, I can just kind of blow everything up.
How may I? Indeed.
Oh yeah. Do you wanna, like...
You know, I wish you'd been around a year back. We would have left the Royal Deadfire Company in the dust.
Would you?
Now then.
I don't have anything for you. Alright, let's maybe go to Fort Deadlight. Check in with Aeldus. Our non-party love interest. Not really, but... I don't have any chocolates to bring her, but I think she'll be happy nonetheless. Oh wait, can I just leave here? Oh shit. No, I don't want to go to the undercrop. I want to row to my fucking... Where are you, by the way?
Our business is resolved, and the...
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, just go to my boat. It's actually close by. much, I wonder if I go up here. This is the shipwright up here. How much do ships cost again?
You again? Oh.
Alright. A lot of money. A lot of money still. Plus all the upgrades. Someday I'll go to a merchant and sell off all my junk. My immense amounts of junk. And then buy a cool ship. Just don't really want to mess with it. Alright. Can I, no, I cannot. It's really annoying that I can't see everyone's stuff when I'm on the sea. I can still only see within the specific party. So I just want to go through and probably give you this. Ooh, look at that, it's all fancy. And I did give you that spear. Alright. What the fuck is... Oh, there's the spear. Where's the actual spear? What did this even do? Oh, right, that's the pole. That's nice. Alright. Okay, let's go before Deadlight. Hey, Mother Sharprock, it's your island again. I guess I always try to use, Maya has an ability that blinds people. I always use that one a lot. Both because it gives her sneak attacks, I mean, which basically any debuff will give her sneak attacks.
I shall.
And then, wait, okay, not her, right? But also, you know, it reduces enemy accuracy a whole bunch, so that's nice. The other abilities are like the other attribute debuffs are mostly like lowering specific defenses and stuff, which is not as much something I worry about doing. Hey, Aldous, there you are. Your fancy green sword.
I find the trick with sirens is to rip out their tongues, see? Well, what can I do, you lovesome?
Crixbur's a done deal.
Aye, and well done too. Most of the prisoners have pledged to cruise in my fleet.
Oh, well.
You did a fine thing, Captain. Don't think I'll soon forget it.
She rubs her thumb over the swollen around her neck, miscolored eyes looking you up and down. Her lips quirk in a sly smile.
You're real good for business.
Ooh.
So, here's to hoping our wait
Ooh.
cross again someday. Until then, you can trust that I'll be in touch when I need you.
She tips her hat obligingly, then downs a goblet of God's Killer rum that has been sitting on the desk behind her. Alright. Sounds good. What is in here? Oh, that's okay. That's the back, like the switch to sneak in. Alright. What are you wearing on your head? Oh, you're wearing this, which reduces reload time, in addition to giving you accuracy. That's probably better than this. But I could give it to somebody else, I suppose, just for the perception bonus and occasional. You want to wear it? Oh, I feel bad taking away your hat. Jody can wear it. Yeah, it looks exactly the same, so.
Pamper me too much and I'll grow to like it.
Jody.
As you wish.
They cleared up the piano. I think I complained about that last time I was here, that they cleaned up the piano, rather than just leaving it as a monument. Alright, so where do we need to go? Finishing up the stream soon. Let's see. Guarico. I think I've seen this guy, but oh, Guarico, okay. Guarico. Guarico. So I either need to do this, or I need to do this. It's probably. Oh, that's Guarico. Oh, I guess I can go there. Where is Guarico? I don't remember. Oh, I think it's over here. And they wanted me to go out here. Rikyo Koiki, or Orwio Koiki, and Kwaru Northeast. Yeah. Did I talk to that guy? I must have talked to him. All right. 2 crew members arguing on deck. Check the fish for signs of disease. No signs of discoloration. The fish appear perfectly healthy. Plague ship. Oh. Oh, you can espy a few moving crew. A few living crew, rather. Pull alongside. My sailors are taking up the gut rot. I know it isn't fatal on its own, but it can't sail while they're barely standing. Not safely, anyway. Why don't I have enough medicine? I have like full medicine right now. Well, I'm not gonna kill them. Jeez. That sucks. Oh, I didn't have full medicine. I had... okay. Fair enough. Everybody's real excited about leaving those people to die, though. Oh, look at that. Riku. Oh, on a deer. That's the guy I need to kill. Person. Some water. That's good. Fresh fruit, also good. Oh, this is the siren. Let's kill a siren. Oh.
How may I help?
Nice and slow.
I shall.
Careful. Look.
Oh, I don't get to see her defenses.
Arthik Worthen Roth.
Oh, she's immune to frost. Whoops. Alright. That's unfortunate.
Let's go.
These things aren't, though, right? They are actually resistant to fire.
Right between the eyes.
she's in. Where is she? Oh, she's in here. She's a mean striped. Let's try that.
It's not supposed to happen.
You were saying?
Yeah?
I got punched in the face.
At once.
Slow motion, like, wand. I've not seen that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Nice.
Quick.
Wear that.
I've got it.
So much of this stuff, loot that I get in this game that I just, no one ever is gonna wear. Alright. No one's gonna wear this one either right now. The only one that could wear it is me, and obviously I'm not gonna replace my coat with a, look at that. No. It's just combat bonuses.
Tell me.
I'm keeping
My
my
pleasure,
fashion.
amica.
If it were skill bonuses,
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
maybe I would think about it.
I am ready.
What the fuck is...
Quick. Tell
What
me.
the fuck? Come on, people. There we go. Like, what the fuck? Old battleground. Let's go search the old battleground. Wait, is that the guy I'm supposed to kill? I wonder if that's the case. It is the guy I'm supposed to kill for the Principe. I don't know that I need to keep doing bounties for the Principe, though. Seems like it'd make the Lana angry. That was useless. That's Berkana's observatory. Oh yeah, okay, I could do that. But yeah, there are a bunch of, so her got... Planewalker Vasali, he's gonna be on one of the islands. Oh, that is that guy, whoops, I didn't realize that was that guy, the gold belt. Yeah, these are all, like... A lot of these are now, like, other people for the other factions. I don't know that I want to keep killing them. But okay, we can do this next time. Start here. So let's stop here, I guess. Sounds fine. How are our relationships doing? Everything's pretty good. Everybody likes me, except for the slavers. Yeah, Apology. I forgot they have like names for the mixes. So Maya is a scout, and Palagina is a crusader. That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah, we never used that. I guess we just it would have opened up that door, I assume. We picked. Man, Palagina looking fancy. Okay, let us save the game. How many, 66 hours. Alright. So far, I'm into the game. A ways. A ways. Alright, thanks everyone for joining me tonight for Deadfire. I'll hopefully be back next Monday to continue Deadfire. And I'll hopefully be back tomorrow to start Shadowrun Hong Kong. This game I've been looking forward to. I have played a little bit of it before, but not a whole lot, I think. I don't really remember. Yeah, we're going to start a new game there. That's going to be fun. This is also the rest of the schedule. It is up to date now. I had to update the schedule below the stream because that was not up to date. That was pretty out of date, but I did that the other day. Yeah, you can follow me for notifications when I go live. You can sub for emotes of my cats. Appreciate everyone who watches and hangs out and chats. It's a lot of fun for me. Hope it is fun for you. And I hope that you hang out again in the future. Good night.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together in the box. And now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell